everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. The sun is bright. So I wanted to talk about some things, but of course I have to do my disclaimer whenever I'm driving my car. I always tell y'all this because some people get upset about me driving and talking to the camera. So if you were in the car with me, I would be speaking to you the same way that I'm speaking to you through the camera. I've got my hands on the wheel and I'm paying attention, so don't worry. Everything is fine. I got an itch. I'm not picking my nose. I have an itch. So I wanted to talk about something. Wade Wilson, not Deadpool. The Wade Wilson who unalived two women, picked Christine Milton up at a bar and went home with her, was intimate with her, and then beat her with a curtain rod and then strangled her. And then stole her car, went and had a tiff in a parking lot with his girlfriend, and then asked, in the stolen car, asked a woman for directions and got her in the car, Diane Ruiz, and then he strangled her. And once he realized, he threw her out of the car and he realized she wasn't unalived yet, so he ran her over, in his words, until she looked like spaghetti. That's Wade Wilson. So I posted a video about him because there are women on, and I'm going to post a video about the actual crime, but there are women, particularly on TikTok, that are obsessed with him. They're like in love with him. And so many of them, some of them have told me that they're, you know, they love him. And some of them have told me they've written him letters and stuff. It's insanity. It's called something. I can't right now remember what it is, but I have it written down at home. But it's a mental defect. It's a mental illness. And personally, I don't find it disgusting, but I find it highly disturbing because it makes me worry about these women, because if this is the man they're attracted to, what kind of men in their real life are they going for? You know? I mean, Wade Wilson is the reason why so many women chose the bear. You know what I mean? And not only that, he has swastikas tattooed on his face, okay? Yet there are a lot of women who have told me that they love him, and they weren't rude. They were just saying, I love him, you know. I don't want him to be, I don't want him to get the death penalty. I love him. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful man. And a lot of these women who are telling me this, particularly from TikTok, are women in marginalized groups. And also gay men have reached out to me, trans women, more than one, because I do have a comment from a lovely trans woman and that loves him. But he hates you. He hates you. He hates marginalized groups. I feel confident in saying that because he is a white supremacist. And he does have swastikas tattooed on him. And I'm pretty sure he's not given any marginalized group any leeway. And he's a despicable human being. And I don't feel anything for him. I don't feel sorry for him. You know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for Miss Ruiz's two children. I feel sorry for the people who love Christine Milton, who no longer have them in her life. They're, oh, you little geese, you better run. But anyway, I'm not disgusted by these women. I don't remember what I said in my video, but I was hot when I made that video. I'm not disgusted by these women and, you know, people who are attracted to him. And honestly, he's not ugly. You know, I'm not saying he's unattractive. I'm just saying I look at a whole package and he ain't it, ladies. He is not it, people. And there are tons of gorgeous men out there who don't hurt women. There are tons of gorgeous men out there who don't hurt women. But these women are especially attracted to him and his tattoos, and his, not that there's anything wrong with tattoos, but swastikas tattooed on you, it's a problem there. But so the problem isn't the tattoos, and the problem isn't, you know, that he's not really attractive. The problem is he is a violent, toxic man. And I fear for these women because this is what they're going for, probably. This is what they're looking for out there. And this is why women have bad experiences with men, and then they blame the men. And yes, it is the men's fault, but quit going for jerks. And I mean, he's beyond a jerk, don't get me wrong. But women are, like, I have someone in my family, she is so attracted to bad boy types, and every single one of them have done her wrong, including one of them who did horrible things to her daughter. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, she still goes for those bad boys. It's got to be a bad boy. I think right now she's with a meth dealer. You know, I'm not supposed to say that word. Hopefully they didn't catch that. But I have to make a stop. I'm getting a salad at Chick-fil-A. But I got a little time. But anyway, as I said, I'm worried about these women because of the men they're probably looking for in the world. And all these, they're all like, I can't find a man, I can't find a man. Well, because they're all in prison, the ones you like. Or in lockup. They're being held somewhere. Go to court, go to arraignment hearings. Maybe you'll find your true love. You know what really upsets me is, I've noticed this in several videos where I have to turn my head and stuff, that my waddle, since I lost my weight, this is way worse. Like, this used to be tight. I guess because it was full of a lot more fat. But I'm getting this operated on, I think. I just don't want to look like I had plastic surgery. Because I don't like it. And it's part of me. I've always had, you know, I've always been chinny, even when I was little. And then I gained all my weight and stretched this out. And then I lost 220 pounds. And it's like, I guess it's not as bad as some people who've lost a tremendous amount of weight, but I don't want to have a procedure on it, though, until I'm done losing my weight. You know, I feel I've got 40 more pounds to go. My doctor says 20 more pounds. We'll just see who wins. She'll probably win. So anyway, back to the whole point of this video. I don't think that there is anything wrong with thinking he's good looking, okay? That's not what I have a problem with. My problem is he's cold-blooded, and my problem is families of his victims can get on the internet and see these people, excuse me, burpity burp. They can get on the internet and see these people thirsting over him, and it's just disturbing. And it's disturbing to me, again, because it makes me worry about these women. And just if this is the kind of man that, I mean, they're literally saying they love him. They love him. So what are you attracted to? Are you attracted to white supremacists with swastikas tattooed on them that obviously hate women. I don't know. It seems a little unhealthy to me. But, you know, women were in love with, come on. Oh, no. Okay. Women were in love with Ted Bundy. So, you know, it happens. Ted Bundy was, dare I say, even worse. Well, he got away with it a lot longer, is what it was with him. But he was a serial killer. Wade Wilson isn't considered a serial killer. He's a spree killer at this point. He was caught before he could become a serial killer. But I don't think that he was going to get caught. He was very messy, and it was very spur of the moment. Like, you know, he wasn't planning it, and he did it, you know. And people act like, you know, mental health care is the answer. Well, for someone who is unaliving people, I wouldn't want to take that risk. Like, well, he's cured. He's been seeing a psychologist. He's on medication. Like, what if he stops taking the medication? But what if it's not the medication? What if the medication doesn't stop him? You know what I mean? He's a killer. And there are no guarantees that he'd never do it again, you know? I think the death penalty is suitable for him. So, I mean, I'm opposed to the death penalty in some situations, but not in this one. Not in this one. Aileen Wuornos, not to act like it's just a feminine thing. This is just the first one I can think of. I don't think Aileen Wuornos should have gotten the death penalty. You know? And I'll research people who have gotten the death penalty and look at some cases and see which ones I agree with versus which ones I disagree with. You know, I'm not the legal system, but I am a human. I have served on a jury before. I have, you know. Sorry. My thing wants to fall down. It always wants to fall down when it's hot out because the sticky likes to get melty. But anyway, that's really it. I'm just, you know, I'm not mad at you for thinking he's cute. I'm not mad at you if you feel like you're in love with him or whatever. I'm not mad. I'm concerned. I'm worried. I'm worried because, you know, they're like cockroaches. For everyone we see, there's a lot more we're not seeing. And the women, these women, this is the type they're looking for. So, just be careful and take care of yourselves and make good decisions. All right. I'll talk to everyone later. Bye.